Hey guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's had a really great start to their week. Uh, Want to get on here and show a great act of kindness from our good friend, my good friend Erik K. Uh, he and I both are big fans of the Justice League of America title, the original, and he's a big fan of the run from 139 through 157, which expanded to 48 in some cases in 52 pages, full length stories, great story and art. A lot of it was by Jerry Conway and Dick Dillon, Frank McLaughlin. I think Steve Englehart was in there also. But he asked me if there was any of those that I needed upgrades from, and I had a couple that were pretty bad shape, and he was kind enough to send me those, and he sent me a couple surprises too. So and I've made no secret of my fondness for the JLA title and the Bronze Age, especially. But it was really great gift, and he was kind enough to give me a great note, a heartfelt note, and I won't read it out here, but very nice, and thank you, Erik. It's great. But yeah, the first issue that he gifted me is a nice high grade copy of Justice League of America 151, going against Amos Fortune. Great full length story. Big fan of Dick Dillon. Dick Dillon and Frank McLaughlin really don't get enough credit for the run that they put in on Justice League of America, and I know Erik would agree with me on that. It's a great story. Got a little flashback where you got some Captain Comet and Supergirl in there. Kind of, I think it has to do with like Gene Loring and the Atom, and this is actually has I think Adam's bachelor party, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I read this one, but I think this was the Adams bachelor party, and it flashed back to Super Team Family 11 through 14, where he was on a quest to save Gene Loring, which they eventually did. And I think Captain Comet and Supergirl were in those flashbacks. But just a great story, great art. Really happy to have a high grade copy in my collection now. And got his special stamp on the back. Collection of Erik Kammer. So these books will never leave my collection. So very cool. Really happy to have that. And the second upgrade he sent me was Justice League of America 157, which was the last issue of that giant size run. After this, it went into the DC Explosion era. I think 158 through 160 went back to 50 cents and 44 pages. But this is the wedding of Adam and Gene Loring. You got a great Joe Staten cover, which was kind of odd because Dick Dillon and Frank McLaughlin did most of the covers. There's a few Neil Adams covers in there, but another one, I guess, starring Supergirl. Got a great Joe Staten cover, like I said. Frank Giacoya on the inks, more Dillon McLaughlin, Jerry Conway on the interiors. So just a great full length story. Again, with Mr. Camber's special stamp there. And another one he sent me was an upgrade to one of my DC Explosion books, Batman 304. And there's a few of those that I've been wanting to upgrade, and he was kind enough to send this to me. Got a great Jim Aparo cover. So happy to have a nice high grade copy of this. And he said he was going to send me a surprise, and I probably enjoy this more than any of it. And I've got this book. I've probably got a couple, 3 copies of it, but this one is like really nice high grade. This is Erik's favorite issue of Justice League of America, number 133. And you got the Leaguers going against Despero and guest starring Supergirl up here. This is part 1 of 2. You got the little Neil Adams vignettes on the top. I guess all except for maybe Supergirl. That might be like Kurt Schaffenberger or somebody. I think the rest is all Neil Adams, and got that great Ernie Chan cover. So, and I looked at this, and I remember, when I started out, my favorite books were Justice League, Of course, Commandy, Last Man on Earth. Then I got into Flash, Superboy and the Legion. Then I got into all the Superman titles, the Batman, Detective Brave and Bold, and then I kind of ventured into horror and war and a lot of the shorter run titles from the mid to late 70s. But I remember I was going into a favorite drugstore, and when you saw a new issue of the JLA, I mean, this is just me, and I'm sure Erik too. But anytime I would see like a new issue on the stand of Justice League, it was just like a big thrill. It's still a big thrill looking at this stuff. I mean, kind of takes you back to when you're a kid. Uh, and this is great because it's got a. It's hard to find these with the black background. They're such high grade, and this one is almost flawless too. But you got the little Ernie Chan or Ernie Chua, as he signed his name sometime. Sorry about the glare. I sound like Erik talking. He's always got these in Mylar, which is very cool. Again, got his stamp on the back. So, like I said, these books will never leave my collection, and I'm just really, really happy to have these. Anybody that hasn't checked out Erik's channel, go now. Check out. He's got great videos, a lot of great Bronze Age goodies, and got a few Silver Age in there. But yeah, this is. I might have put this one on the display case for a while, just because I really love that cover. But grateful to have all these. Erik, thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. This is a great community. I tell my wife this all the time. Like I'll read a note or a text or something somebody sent me, and she's like, "Who are these people?" And I was like, "These are the people that I wish I had grown up with." We were all growing up in different parts of the country and other countries. Probably most of us thinking that there's nobody else like me. There's nobody else that's a nerd or a geek and reads funny books. Past a certain age. But there are a lot of us. There are more than you know, my friends. But once again, thank you to Erik. And like I say, go check out his channel. Great content. And Erik's a great guy. Thanks so much, Erik. And we will see you soon. Onward and upward.